He'll be mixed. Read that again. What's your name? Who? Orlando. Come here, Orlando, real quick. Listen to this. You believe in the Bible, right? Okay, watch this. Yeah. Numbers chapter 1 verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation. Slow down. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigree. You know what the word pedigree means, right? Bloodline. Right? It's like when you look at a dog, you got two pits. Okay, you're going to buy one, somebody going to buy one, they're going to say, well, you know what, what's the bloodline? Okay, they want to know what the pedigree was. What type of pit is it? Read. After their families, by the house of their fathers. By the house of their fathers. You understand? So whatever your father is, so are you. So according to the Bible, is there anything, such thing as being called mixed? Based off of what we just read. It shouldn't be, right? Right. So now, here's the question. What's your name? Orlando, here's the question. According to the sign here, where do you come from? You come from Puerto Rico, right? But on the sign, where are you? What tribe? Who? Ephesians. Ephraim. Ephraim. You're from the tribe of Ephraim. You understand? What do Puerto Rico mean? Puerto Riches. Right? Okay. So basically, your people are a rich people. You come from the northern tribe of Israel. You understand? You are an Israelite. That's your bloodline. Okay? Your foreparents are Israelites. So are you. Okay? Give me that the second Ezra 14. I'm about to show you how your people actually came into the different parts, especially on this side of the earth. Okay, which is known as America during the time of their captivity. Okay, because the northern tribe was pushed out of the land of Israel first because of what? Because they disobeyed the Most High God. He gave them laws. He gave them statutes. He gave them commandments, and none of them, kept the commandments, okay? And the backsliding daughters, which is Jerusalem, that's treacherous sister, did the same thing. We was holding the nation of Israel down after the northern country of northern kingdom of Israel fell away, and the Most High put them off into captivity. That comprised of your people. Okay, we were holding it down, but then we did the same thing your family did. Okay, and then Most High got upset with us and sent us off too. All right, watch this. Read.
Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
Okay, so now you come from the 10 tribes. You got Judah, Benjamin, and Levite. That's the 3 tribes that was left in the land of Israel. Okay, then you got 10 tribes, okay, which your family line is in, the tribe of Ephraim. Okay, these are the 10 tribes that he was just reading. Read.
Whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. And so they came into another land.
Okay, so he carried them over the waters. And so they came into another land. Read.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
And this is that further country where never no mankind dwelt. You understand? But your people wanted to come here to keep the laws that they did not keep in their own land. Okay, which is the law, statute, commandments of the Most High God. That's why when you look at the Native American Indians, because actually that's where y'all come from, Tahitian Indians, right? When you look at the Native American Indians, look at the clothing. What do they have here? What is those called? Skulls? No, they call fringes. Okay, they call fringes. That was a commandment that our people were supposed to keep. Okay, the northern kingdom kept that commandment when they was here in these parts of the earth, which they still are now. You understand? Let me get that. Okay.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
So we're about to show that law in this book. Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel, these people in this sign. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
And bid them, meaning command them, that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments. That's what you see there. Okay, that's what the Native American Indians had. Okay, but that was not only to them, but it was also to the southern tribe too as well. Okay, us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Benjamins, them Jamaicans, and Levites, them Haitians. You understand? That's what we have here. Read.
And make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So when it says throughout their generation, what does that mean? What's the abbreviated word for generation? Genes. Gene, right? Generation, abbreviated word for generation is gene. Okay? So you regenerate is generate. Okay? So it says throughout your generation, right? To make that fringe onto their clothing, right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them. Right.
So that now, while these is on us, okay, we're going to remember the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Why is that? Because when we see these, we're going to say, you know what? We are a special people to the Most High God. The Most High have given this to us and us only. Say it again? Exactly. To keep the laws of the Most High. Right? Let's go back to 2nd Ezra.
2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 41. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
See that there? So that's why when you look at the Native American Indians, they had that. Okay? So you, being an Ephraimite, okay, we have another brother. Brother Eli, he's here. Brother Eli, he's Ephraim. But look at his complexion. You understand? He's darker than you are, but he's a Puerto Rican. You understand? He's from the tribe of Ephraim. Yes, give me that.
Hosea, chapter 7, verse 8.
What's this?
Ephraim, he hath mixed himself.
Ephraim, he has what?
He hath mixed himself.
Read on.
Among the people.
He hath mixed himself among the people. Like this brother here. Look behind you. Okay? He's a quote-unquote so-called Mexican, but he's from the tribe of Issachar. Okay? Our people mix themselves amongst the people. Amongst the those people who carried us captive, amongst the Spaniards. That's why you have a Spanish name, correct? Because it was the Spanish, the conquistadors, that had taken your people from off of the western part of Africa into those different lands. You understand? And that's what we're going over now in 2nd Ezra. So we're giving you your history, not according to these college institutions. You understand? We're giving you your history according to the Bible. This is what the Most High God has given for you. Okay? So that you can come back to your nationality as an Israelite. So you no longer call yourself a Puerto Rican, a Boricua Indian, or Boricua. What do you call it? Boricua, right? Okay, yeah. No, none of that. Okay? You are from the tribe of Ephraim. Okay? That's where you're from. Okay? You do have a rich history, but it's not Puerto Rico. You know, your rich history is being an Israelite from the land of Israel. That's the port of riches throughout all the face of the earth. You understand? Read.
Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
It says Ephraim is the cake not turned. Now, okay, if you was to bake a cake and put it into the oven, right? If you don't turn that cake, or you don't wash that cake, when you pull it out and you take it out of the pan, one side is going to be what? Huh? Burnt. What's the other side going to look like? It's going to be, but what color? Is it going to be the same color? It's going to be darker, right? So, therefore, like when you look at a cake, one side is lighter than the other, right? So that's why you will be the lighter side and he will be the darker side.
It's a cake not turned.
Ephraim is a cake not turned. You understand? So that's why you got the different color variations when it's dealing with the northern kingdom. Okay? Because our people mixed themselves amongst the people that kept them captive. You understand? Now, let me ask you this. Do you know, or did you know, that the transatlantic slave trade, okay, was in the Bible? Did you know that? We just read the history of your people. Matter of fact, give me that about the year and a half in there. Give me that about the year and a half. Okay, but watch this. We're going to go back to 2nd Ezra. Watch this.
2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 43. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
So when they decided that they was going to keep the laws that the Most High has given them, but not in the land of their enemies, but in the land of their own, okay, they decided to get into a boat and leave. So they went through the narrow passages of the Euphrates River. You with me?
Verse 44. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood.
Okay, so the Most High showed signs by holding still the flood. He didn't allow the waves to come and knock them over, right? Read.
Till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
It took them a year and a half to get from the Euphrates River to come all the way over here to what we call North America.
That's right.
You understand? So watch this. Read. Here we're going to show you right here. Okay? This is the continent of Africa here. We got the Euphrates River to the right. Where we at? Point me out. I don't got my glasses. Right in here. Yeah, so it came all the way around, all the way over to this part over here, because America would be over on this part of the side. Alright? So it took a year and a half for them to be able to make that voyage. You understand? Watch this. Read.
For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsaris.
Okay, and the same region is called Arsaris. Okay, so this landmass that you're standing on now, okay, you may know it as America. We all may know it as America. But the biblical name is called Arsaris. Okay, that's the name that it was before it was called America. Okay, so we giving you history. All right, so now 46, give me that.
Then dwelt they there until the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come.
Okay, so when I asked you, did you know that the slave trade was in the Bible? You said no, right? Okay, so yeah, give me that. Give me that. We're gonna give you the biblical name Arsaris. We're gonna give you the actual meaning of it, right?
This is from the Jewish Encyclopedia. Arsaris, the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel,
the who?
The 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of the restoration, according to 4th Ezra 13 and 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
Right. So Columbus, Christopher Columbus knew about this. Okay? He read in this book. He knew where the people were at. Okay? That's why when you think about the Pilgrims, okay, when they came over and they killed off the Native American Indians, right? Okay, which is the tribe of Gad here. They knew. How did they get this information? They got the records. They had our records. They took our records. Okay? So how did they get our records from the beginning? Okay, it's because our people fell off. Okay, when we fell off, they came in and they took everything from us. You understand? Took everything from us. Brought us into captivity, took our gold, our silver, they took everything. We're going to show it to you in the Bible. Read what you got.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
So you know who his people is, right? And his heritage, right? His people and his heritage is not all people. Okay, it's not all people, it's only the nation of Israel.
Right.
Read.
And for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
So are we not scattered amongst the nations? As a people, are we not scattered amongst the nations? Right, okay? And our land is parted. The nation of Israel is parted. Parted by who? Okay, you got the quote-unquote Jews over there, okay? And you got the Palestinians over there. The Mexicans, the Muslims, okay? The Arabs, okay? They in that land. So the land is parted. That's what it's talking about. Read.
Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Tyre and Zidon, African nations, read.
And all the coasts of Palestine, will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me, swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Now the Most High is upset at that. Okay, that the mother nations took us down. You understand? Read on.
Because ye have taken my silver.
Because we have did what?
Taken my silver.
Because they have taken the Most High silver, read.
And my gold. And have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Read.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
That there, so we were sold unto the Grecians. Who are the Grecians today? Huh? Americans how? I would like which Americans? What's their nationality? What do you call them? White, European, which one? Blacks? Who's the Greeks? Yeah, the Greeks. They're the white people, right? So they're the ones that had took us into captivity. They're the ones that had taken our gold and our silver. Okay, they're the ones that had taken our goodly possessed things. What are our goodly possessed things? The things like the Bible. You understand? That's our goodly possessed things. So this is the reason why they were able to go into the records and find out that the Native American Indians was on this side of the earth. You understand? That's the reason why. But I'm going to take you a little bit further. Okay? You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But you got to... Say it again? Oh, all praise. So you understand where your people came from, right? Okay. Do you have a flyer? Yeah, you have a flyer? Somebody gave a flyer? Okay, yeah, so I'm going to give you Deuteronomy 10 and 12 real quick, okay? Hold on a second.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now that you understand that you are an Israelite, that you no longer Puerto Rican, correct? That you from the tribe of Ephraim, correct? Now you got to find out what does the Lord require of you. You interested? Okay, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Okay, it's the fear. Okay? The fear of the Most High, read.
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways. How do you find out which way you need to walk? You need to keep the law, statutes, commandments of God. Okay? Read.
To love him and to serve the Lord thy God.
Okay, to love him and to serve the Lord thy God. But how do you love the Most High? How do you love him? Huh? By doing the right things. And that right thing would be like what? Exactly. The Ten Commandments. That's good. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Watch this. Read. 1
John chapter 5 verse 3. But this is the love of God.
So this is the love of God. This is what the word love really means. It's not but we think that you're going to give somebody roses or something like that. You understand? Read.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
Okay, so that's what the word love means. That you keep God's commandments. You understand? So if you love God, you will keep his commandments. Go back to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Read.
And now is Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So this don't only belongs to you. It don't pertain to you. It pertains to everybody you see out here. Okay? That's from the nation of Israel. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. This is what the Most High God requires of us. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
See that? So that's for your good. Okay? That you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Now, do you know the laws? I know you got to go. But, you know, there's other laws that you need to know. You understand? Like we got the laws concerning the beard. Okay? That it's a law that the children of Israel keeps beards. Alright? That they don't shave their head. I'm going to give you that real quick. I know you got to go.
Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
See that there? So he says, you should not shave your head bald. Neither should you shave off the corners of your beard. Now, is there any particular reason why you got your beard shaved, or is this a thing that you just wanted to do? It's a job. Okay, you're in the military? Job purposes. Okay. Hey, back them up. Okay, so you said job purposes, right? Okay, all praises. But listen, you got a flyer, right? On the back of the flyer, we got our contact information on there. All right, we have classes 3 times a day, 7 days a week, and it's absolutely free. All right, so prayerfully that you get online and you get this information a little bit further. All right, no problem, no problem. So, shalom, sis. You got any questions? Got any questions? Not really. All right. Say that again. Okay, but you understand that we are royal people, correct? Okay, you know the Most High love us as a nation of people. Do you know who you are exactly? Who are you? Well, like, what would you call yourself? Huh? You said you're a beautiful queen. All right. So would you call yourself an African beautiful African queen? A beautiful American queen? What would you call yourself? Yes. A beautiful African queen. Somebody got the Zondervan Bible Dictionary around here? Somebody grab that for me. I want to show you something real quick. Sis, come here for a second. I don't want to talk too loud. That's the thing that's been misconstrued with our people. Okay, we call ourselves Africans. Okay, we call ourselves Negroids. We call ourselves colored and stuff like that. Those are names that was given to us by our slave masters. You understand? But we're not Africans at all by chance. Okay, we're not Africans. Okay, we are the children of Israel according to the Bible. So what I'm gonna show you here is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Okay, so this is the scholar here that's going to give us the definition of who we really are, okay, and who we are not.
This Compact Bible Dictionary, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
So you know about that flood, right? That flood that came and they say they wiped out the whole entire continent, the whole world, right? Read.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark race.
Okay, so it said he became the progenitor. Okay, what does the word progenitor mean? Bro, you know what the word progenitor mean? Okay, you know what the word progenitor mean? Say that again. Okay, progenitor basically means the father of. Right. That's it. The father of, right? Read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
So he became the progenitor of the dark races. So if it says that Ham became the progenitor of the dark races, you would think that we're associated with that, right? Because we're dark colors of people, correct? But watch this. Read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Oh, he says, but not the Negroes. Okay? So he's not the father of the Negroes. But let's find out who he's the father of. Read.
Not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
The Egyptians. What continent are they on? Africa. Right? Read.
Ethiopians.
Ethiopians. What continent? Africa. Right?
Libyans.
Libya. What continent? Africa. Right? Read.
And Canaanites.
And Canaanites. The land of Africa. You understand? But he says that we're not Ham. Okay? We're not Ham. He's not the father or the progenitors of the so-called Negroes or African Americans, okay? Why is that? Because we're from the tribe of Judah. You understand that? That's who we are. We're from the tribe of Judah. All right? Give me Galatians 4:26. Let me show you real quick, okay? Because if Africa is not our homeland, okay, if that land of Africa is not ours and it don't belong to us, where is our homeland at? Because surely we came here on ships, right? We came here on American soil on ships, right? But the scriptures support and history books should support that even though we came here on slave ships, from where we came from in Africa, that's not our continents either. That's not our land either. So let's find out real quick. Watch this. This is Galatians 4:26.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem.
But who?
Jerusalem.
But who?
Jerusalem.
Where's Jerusalem at? What landmass is Jerusalem on? Oh, it's on the landmass of Israel. Okay, don't think I'm attacking. I'm not attacking you, sis. All right? It's on the landmass of Israel. Okay? Read it again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Jerusalem is above. Above what? All nations. Okay? All countries. It is above and it is free. You understand? It is free because it belongs to the Most High God.
That's right.
Read.
which is the mother of us all.
Whoa, so Jerusalem is the mother of us all, okay? So Jerusalem is above and free, and it is the mother of us all. Who's talking here? You know who's talking here? The book. Are you familiar with the Bible? Not that well? Okay. This is Paul, the Apostle Paul speaking. Okay, he was talking to the Israelites that was in Galatia. Okay, a Greek was that Greek province. You understand? So, but there was Israelites living in there at the time because we were. Give me that James 1:1. Okay, because we were scattered off. We were sold off to different places. You understand? Okay, watch this here.
James chapter 1 verse 1.
Just to help you out a little bit.
James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Okay, so we, the 12 tribes of Israel, which is here, are scattered abroad. So during this time, the Apostle Paul was talking to Israelites that was in Galatia. Okay? So he was telling them that Jerusalem is above and free and the mother of us all. Why was Paul talking that way to the Israelites? He was saying that because guess what? In that time, in the lands of Galatia, there were people saying that they were Galatians, that they were not Israelites. Just like nowadays, we see how people walk around saying they're African Americans. They don't want to accept the fact that they're Israelites. So
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.